that make me?
Welcome back to another catechetical year. The first page in your packet is our Faith Formation office hours. Please don't forget that our office is now the Office of Faith Formations. And we have new hours, so please pay attention to these new hours as we go through the year. You will notice that Tuesdays are by appointment only. Please call ahead of time so that we can make sure we adjust our schedules. The second page is your statistical reports. You will notice under the students section, this is the total number of students, including those with special needs and those that are homeschooled. And then on the next column, the students with special needs, these students are separated out from that total so that we have a separate statistic to give to the Disabilities Committee. Students with special needs are those that require special services for either learning disabilities or physical disabilities. The column with catechists, again, is a total number of catechists, including those who are certified. Then on the second column, just the certified catechists, and that is not Virtus certified. All catechists are Virtus certified. This is the number of catechists that are just level 1 catechetical certification. This is due November 1st so that we could give it to Father Elmer, who has to turn it into the Kennedy Register by December. In August, you received a letter from Kathy Cornu all about having conversations with the pastors and the catechetical leaders together. This is a conversation. It is not meant to be filled out and turned in. It is for you to take a look at and reflect upon, maybe formulate some questions that you would like to ask us when we come to visit you. We will be coming to get an idea of what kind of changes are taking place in your parish, what things are working, what you would like to work on, and we're going to make a very concerted effort this year to help you with any of the projects that you would like us to help you with. The next page in your packet is Assessment as part of the learning process. It is important for catechetical leaders to know their program, know the scope and sequence of the program, and what objectives are being reached at each grade level. Then to be able to discuss this with catechists so that they are aware of what are the main objectives and focuses for that grade level. Catechists should assess student learning to make sure that the lessons were successful and that learning did take place. An assessment does not need to be formal. There are several fun tools and different ways that catechists can assess student learning. If they didn't, perhaps another way of approaching the lesson could take place in order to help students learn the material. Catechists should let the catechetical leaders know how the students are doing periodically. September 27th, please mark this on your calendar and share it with all your catechists, RCIA team members, children's liturgy leaders, youth ministers. There is workshops there that are for everyone, from the brand new catechist to the seasoned catechetical leader. And our keynote presenter, Father Fragamini from the Diocese of Albany, is enthusiastically excited about coming to Syracuse for sharing the joy of the gospel. Level 1 certification courses are very easy to register for now by just going to faithformationevents.weebly.com. In your packet, you will see the course listings for the rest of this year through December, but if you go to faithformationevents.weebly.com, you will see the entire schedule of courses in which the participants can pick which works in their schedule. Participants no longer have to email 10 different facilitators. They simply have to go to this website, pick the course at which time they would like to take it, sign up with their name, parish, and email, click submit, and go back and pick what other courses. It's a one-stop shop. We have several level 2 workshops. We were hoping to make sure we bring people into our office. It's going to be very important, especially this year, to show that our office is a place of gathering. So we've offered 2 workshops that are here in the Eastern Region office, one in October and one in November. Please bring any adults who are interested in continuing their faith formation. On October 21st, we have a special workshop that's going to be at St. Louis Gonzaga Church in Utica, which is a Marionite church. Core Bishop John Ferris will present to us a presentation about the many different rites in the Catholic Church. There are 22 different rites in the church, including the Marionite church, which is where he is going to be presenting from. And we thought it would be really nice for us to experience the Marionite church at St. Louis. And Core Bishop has welcomed all of us into his living room for his workshop. It's going to be a very relaxed and very, very informative workshop. So please, again, this is open to anybody in your parish. Please put it in your parish bulletins. Let all your catechists know, all team leaders in various ministries. These workshops are really, really, all 3 of them are very good workshops with great presenters. Formation for Ministry is even deeper for those who want to dive even deeper into their knowledge, and you do not have to be in Formation for Ministry to take the courses. This is also in your packets, the schedule for Formation for Ministry. You will see there are 5 courses for the Eastern Region, and each one runs 5 to 6 weeks. The cost includes the books and materials, and if you have any questions about this, please call Father Babanese for more information. Our staff has decided this year to create some in-house webinars by the Diocese of Syracuse for the Diocese of Syracuse, from our home screen to yours. We have 3 webinars that we're going to be doing this year, so please keep that in mind. These will be on the faithformationevents.weebly.com website shortly. And whenever you do a webinar, please keep a summary of the participation sheet. This is in your Catechetical Leaders Handbook. I also have it on the Eastern Region, easternecho.org website under Files, and I did include one in your packets. Plan to shuffle off to Buffalo this year. If you've never gone to a national conference, this would be the time to do it because it is close. Buffalo is 2.5 to 3 hours away for most of us, and it is going to be a wonderful experience. We have heritage scholarships of $500 available, so please make sure you apply for a heritage scholarship for all catechetical leaders. And also, if you join NCCL, you will get a discount. All members get a discount for the conference. However, with the NCCL, you also get a quarterly magazine which has excellent articles for leaders. You get a weekly email that is full of great information. And it's just a really good idea to be part of a professional organization. Your application for the conference is in your packet, as well as an application for the NCCL membership. The Syracuse Catholic Women's Conference is coming up in October. Enclosed in your packet is a flyer, or you could visit their website at syracusecwc.com for Catholic Women's Conference. The Spiritual Renewal Center has a wonderful brochure with lots of information and workshops in it. However, that is not in your packet. I do encourage you to visit the spiritualrenewalcenter.com website, and I would highly recommend that you sign up for their mailings. Safe environment is a diocesan policy. You must have the safe environment implemented at your parish. This is on 2 levels. One with the volunteers, and though I have saying that it should be within 30 days, it really doesn't have to be until 60 days after volunteering. However, let's go with 30 days and just get it done. There is a sheet in your packet with the schedule of Protecting God's Children and the recertification sessions that are being held in the region. All volunteers must be recertified every 5 years, and records of certification are to be kept on file by your coordinator. It's also important to know that if you have student catechists from 16 to 18, it is highly recommended that they do take the Safe Environment courses. However, they do have to have parental consent. The Circles of Care program must be implemented in every grade every year, and parents should know when these sessions are being held. I would recommend not to put an opt-out letter in with your letter, but let parents know that they can opt out if they contact you. Sometimes if you put an opt-out letter, an opt-out page in, people think that's actually a permission slip and will sign it. So just a nice letter letting them know the wonderful, the good information that the students will receive from Circles of Care. But if they really don't want their children to be participants, they can contact you to sign an opt-out form. The reports for the Safe Environment needs to be sent in by May 15th. I also included in your packets a code of ethics, which I found from the NCCL website. This is just for your own reflection. Here at the office, we have a wonderful Catholic update about family faith sharing, and this year being having the Synod on the Family in October, and next year's gathering for the family. We're going to be focusing a lot on family faith sharing this year. RC Faith Quest has a family tab. Loyola Press, Family, Faith, and Fun, I found to be a very good website. Vibrant Faith at Home is excellent with lots of resources that you can download and print off. And Strong Catholic Family Faith is an excellent website with tons of materials. In fact, there is just so much it can be overwhelming. We are going to take parts of that each month from highlight different items from that website to share with you at our meetings this year. But if you're the kind of person that likes to really go in and dive into a website that's chock full of materials, this would be a great site for you because it is filled with tons of ideas. Things that I need to know from you. Next meeting, we're going to be talking about planning your perfect parent meeting, unpacking the Good News event so those that went to Good News can share what they learned with each other, and what's happening at your parish. Please don't forget to really promote the workshops for October for all your people at your parish, the Faces of Jesus, One in Many Churches, and especially for catechetical leaders to do the webinar. It's only 1 hour from 3 to 4, year-round faith formation. Again, I will have the webinar registration page put up at faithformationevents.weebly.com hopefully by the end of this week. In the online packets, which came later, Lisa Spooner shared with us for her students the mat for the hopscotch prayer and the dot-to-dot prayer. Take a look at the files there. There were a few people that did take pictures of that. I was hoping to get a picture provided for you. Perhaps later I will be able to put a picture on the blog. It's a great activity that Lisa put together. God bless everyone in their year. Plant the seeds of joy, follow the sun, and remember that God's love is glorious and abundant.